Welcome back to Valley View Live. What's old is new again, thanks to a creative new photo exhibit in downtown Las Vegas.
Director of the Las Vegas News Bureau, Lisa Jacob, is here with more on how you can re-visualize Las Vegas. Thank you so much for coming in. What is this project all about?
This exhibit is called Revisualizing Las Vegas, and it was created by one of our photographers who'd been with the News Bureau for over 20 years. And it consists of about 36 pieces. They're original black and white photos taken by the News Bureau photographers in the 50s and 60s. And Brian Jones, who was with us for over 20 years, took a different spin on them and added some color and really turned them into something unique.
I love this. So you were just talking about the golden nugget. That picture right there is just so iconic. And you've got one here.
We have a few here.
Explain what he did.
Yes, what we're looking at here.
Basically, he added color to bring out some of the features of the photographs that you may not have noticed in their original form, to draw your eye in and make you think of them a little differently. This is the Flamingo, and this original photograph was taken near when it opened in about 1947. This is the El Dorado Parade, which, as you know, is a staple in Las Vegas, has been going on for about 70 years. And just as you can see, just added color to different places around the photographs, and it really turns it into something different.
Well, and also the tones that he used are very 50s. These are very retro
pastels
tones.
and a little bit of bright colors here and there.
And then this one here.
Thunderbird.
Yes.
That was about 1950.
Oh, fantastic.
And then we have downtown the Golden Nugget.
Lisa, can we buy these paintings?
Unfortunately, no.
No? That's a bummer. It's so cool.
The News Bureau is part of the Las Vegas Convention Visitors Authority.
Okay.
And it was actually created by the Las Vegas Chamber of Commerce in the late 1940s as part of their marketing efforts to bring tourism to Las Vegas. So they hired a national advertising agency out of New York and created the News Bureau. And they actually also created Vegas Vic, which is something that a lot of people may not know. So they hired news photographers, photojournalists. They'd go out, and initially they were taking pictures of people who were getting married here, and they'd send those back to their hometown newspapers. And of course, they established relationships with all the hotel properties and the entertainers, and were able to get backstage, and they did photo ops with the entertainers. And they wrote press releases and really became a publicity machine for Las Vegas.
Now, how can people go see this particular exhibit?
This exhibit is on display at the Foley Federal Building downtown on Las Vegas Boulevard through the end of September. And it's in the lobby, and it's free during hours when the building is open.
Well, that's very nice. And how long will this be up?
It'll be up through September 28th.
So till the end of the month, so go see it now before it goes.
The News Bureau is just a treasure trove of pictures of the history of Las Vegas. We were talking right before, I said when I did a series of stories for the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, I had even forgotten that there was a time when Caesars had boxing outside. Now, can anyone just go and access these photos at the News Bureau? Or how could they, if somebody just wants to kind of go see what Las Vegas used to be all about?
Well, we share our collection with the public through exhibitions like this one. We also have exhibitions year-round in the Las Vegas Convention Center. Right now we have a showgirl exhibit up. In October we are going to be putting up an exhibit to celebrate Sinatra and his 100th birthday, and that'll run for several months, and it'll also be in the Clark County Library at that time. That's going to
be amazing, and I'm sure there's so many pictures to pick the couple that everyone can see. Must be just time-consuming too.
It is. It's a big project. Convention Center, from the lobby throughout down the concourse, photographs everywhere.
You've got a great job. I would love to just sit and look at some of these. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for having me.
The Revisualizing Las Vegas photo exhibit is on display through September 28th at the Foley Federal Building in downtown Vegas. It is free and open to the public during normal business hours.
Well, I have to head across the hall.